Have you ever wondered what your future would look like if you simply saved a little bit of money every single day? We often think wealth comes from huge salaries, big business deals, or winning the lottery. But the truth is, wealth is usually built from something much simpler, consistent small habits. Imagine this. You set aside just $10 a day. That's less than the cost of a fancy coffee and pastry, less than what most of us spend on takeout or subscriptions we don't even use. But here's the shocking part. If you keep doing this for years, that small decision can turn into tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let me give you a quick preview before we dive deep. In 5 years, $10 a day could grow into over $21,000. In 10 years, it could be more than $50,000. And in 20 years, it could reach over $150,000 or even $200,000 if invested wisely. Now, let's break this down step by step so you can see exactly how it works. 1. The basics of $10 a day. $10 doesn't feel like much, but when it's repeated daily, it turns into something powerful. $10 a day equals $300 a month. In 1 year, that's $3,650. That's already enough to cover emergencies, buy new technology, or fund a short vacation. But what makes this exciting is not just saving. It's what happens when you let that money grow. Think about it. Most people don't remember where yesterday's $10 went. It might have been on fast food, streaming services, or impulse shopping. But if you had saved it, you would have something to show for it. 2. After 5 years. If you save $10 every day for 5 years, without investing, you'll have $18,250. That's already a life-improving amount of money. You could pay down debt, buy a reliable used car, or build a strong safety net. But if you invested that same money in something simple, like an index fund averaging 7% yearly growth, you'd have around $21,000. That extra $3,000 came from compound interest, your money quietly working for you. At a higher return of 10%, you'd have closer to $23,000. This is where you begin to realize it's not just what you save, it's how you grow it. 3. After 10 years. Now, let's look at 10 years. Saving $10 daily adds up to $36,500. That's a car upgrade, a house down payment in many areas, or even startup capital for a small business. But if invested at 7%, you'd now have about $52,000. At 10% returns, more than $63,000. The difference becomes crystal clear. The investor is almost $20,000 more than the saver. Imagine two people, Sarah and Mike, both commit to saving $10 a day. Sarah keeps hers in cash, while Mike invests his money. After 10 years, Sarah has $36,500, but Mike has over $50,000. Same effort, same daily discipline, but Mike is rewarded because he let compounding do the work. 4. After 20 years. Now, here's where the magic explodes. Saving $10 a day for 20 years equals $73,000. That's already a big achievement, but investing changes everything. At 7% returns, that becomes around $150,000. At 10% returns, it could be over $200,000. Think about that. The difference between saving and investing is over $125,000. That's the cost of a college education, the ability to buy property, or a huge retirement cushion. Let's imagine two friends again. Alex spends $10 a day, coffee, snacks, random stuff. Taylor invests $10 a day. After 20 years, Alex has nothing to show for all that spending. Taylor, however, has $150,000 working for them. Same 20 years, same daily $10, but two completely different outcomes. 5. Why this works. The power of habits. The beauty of this isn't in the math alone, it's in the habit. Wealth isn't built from one big move. It's built from small daily choices. Just like exercising daily makes you healthier, saving daily makes you wealthier. Most people underestimate small amounts. They say, it's just $10. But those just $10 pile up into life-changing results. 5 years gives you security. 10 years gives you opportunity. 20 years gives you freedom. 6. How to actually start. The good news is you don't have to be a financial expert. You can start small. Today, here's how. Automate it. Set up a transfer of $300 a month into a savings or investment account. Cut out waste. Brew coffee at home instead of buying it daily. Cook at home a few extra times a week. Cancel subscriptions you don't use. Invest smart. Use simple, low-cost index funds or ETFs. You don't need to pick fancy stocks. Just be consistent. These aren't sacrifices. They are trades. You're trading something small today for something massive tomorrow. 7. A motivational story. Let's make this real with a story. Imagine two co-workers, Anna and James. Anna decides to invest $10 a day starting at age 25. James thinks it's too small to matter, so he spends it. After 20 years, Anna has over $150,000 working for her, while James has nothing. But here's a twist. Anna stops saving after those 20 years, while James finally wakes up and starts saving at age 45. Even though James saved for the next 20 years, he never catches up to Anna, because starting early and being consistent beats starting late. This is a real secret. Time is more powerful than money. 8. Final thought. At the end of the day, saving $10 a day isn't just about numbers. It's about choices, discipline, and building the future you want. The time will pass anyway. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years will come. The question is, what will you have to show for it?